Did you know that Warren Buffett, one of the world's most successful investors, attributes much of his success to a simple mental model? It's called the Circle of Competence, and it's not just for billionaire investors. This powerful concept can revolutionize how you approach decisions in your career, investments, and personal life. The Circle of Competence is about understanding and leveraging your areas of expertise while recognizing your limitations. It's a mental model that can help you make better decisions, avoid costly mistakes, and focus your energy where it matters most. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to identify your own circle of competence, expand it strategically, and apply this knowledge to achieve greater success in your life. If you'd like to learn more about other mental models like this one, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Understanding the Circle of Competence. The Circle of Competence was popularized by Warren Buffett and his longtime business partner Charlie Munger. At its core, it's about knowing the boundaries of your knowledge and expertise. Imagine drawing a circle on a piece of paper. Inside that circle are all the areas where you have deep knowledge and experience. Outside the circle are topics and fields where your understanding is limited or non-existent. The key principle of this mental model is simple. Operate within your circle of competence. When you make decisions or take actions within your area of expertise, you're more likely to succeed. Conversely, venturing outside your circle without proper preparation increases the risk of failure. This concept isn't about limiting yourself. Rather, it's about being honest about your capabilities and using that self-awareness to your advantage. It's a tool for focusing your efforts where they're most likely to yield positive results. The importance of this mental model in decision-making cannot be overstated. In a world of endless information and opportunities, knowing where to focus your attention is crucial. By understanding your circle of competence, you can 1. Make more informed decisions. For example, choosing classes that align with your strengths and interests. 2. Allocate your time and resources more effectively. For example, focusing on extracurricular activities where you excel. 3. Avoid costly mistakes in unfamiliar territories. For example, declining to join a friend's startup in an industry you know nothing about. 4. Build confidence in your areas of expertise. For example, volunteering to lead a group project in your best subject. 5. Identify areas for growth and improvement. For example, taking an online course to improve your public speaking skills. Identifying your circle of competence. Recognizing your circle of competence requires honest self-assessment. It's not always easy to draw the line between what we know and what we think we know. Here are some techniques to help you identify your areas of expertise. Start by listing your skills, experiences, and knowledge areas. Be specific and thorough. Include both academic and personal domains. For example, you might excel in math, have a knack for creative writing, and be skilled at playing the guitar. Next, consider your track record in these areas. Where have you consistently achieved good grades or positive results? Where have you received recognition or praise from teachers or peers? These are likely within your circle of competence. It's equally important to identify areas outside your circle. Think about subjects or activities where you've struggled or received lower grades. These might be areas where you lack expertise or experience. Ask for feedback from teachers, friends, or family members. Others often see our strengths and weaknesses more clearly than we do. Their input can help you refine your understanding of your circle of competence. Remember, your circle isn't static. It can and should grow over time. But growth requires deliberate effort and a willingness to learn. For example, let's consider Alex, a 17-year-old high school student. After careful self-reflection and feedback from teachers and friends, he identified his circle of competence as follows. Inside his circle, 1. Mathematics, consistently gets A's, won a regional math competition. 2. Video editing, creates popular YouTube content in his free time. 3. Basketball, captain of the school team. 4. Public speaking, leads the debate club, comfortable presenting in class. On the edge of his circle, 1. Chemistry, understands basics but struggles with more advanced concepts. 2. Graphic design, experimenting with it for YouTube thumbnails but still learning. Outside his circle, 1. Playing musical instruments, appreciates music but has no practical skills. 2. Foreign languages, struggles in Spanish class. By clearly defining his circle of competence, Alex can focus on leveraging his strengths in math and video editing for school projects and potential internships. He can also identify areas like chemistry, where he might need extra study time or tutoring to improve his grades and expand his circle. Expanding your circle of competence. While it's crucial to recognize the boundaries of your expertise, it's equally important to expand your circle of competence strategically. This expansion allows you to tackle new challenges, seize opportunities, and continually grow both personally and professionally. Deliberate practice is key to expanding your circle. This means focused, intentional effort to improve specific skills or knowledge areas. It's not just about putting in hours, but about pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone and seeking feedback to refine your abilities. Continuous learning is another vital component. This could involve formal education, self-study, or learning from mentors and peers. The key is to approach learning with curiosity and an open mind. Be willing to challenge your existing beliefs and embrace new ideas. As you expand your circle, remember that depth is often more valuable than breadth. It's better to have deep expertise in a few areas than shallow knowledge in many. Focus on areas that align with your interests, goals, and potential opportunities. Case Study 1: Warren Buffett and Coca-Cola. Let's explore how the circle of competence has played out in real-world scenarios, starting with one of its most famous proponents. Warren Buffett's 100x return on investment in Coca-Cola is a quintessential example of operating within one circle of competence. To understand why this investment was so successful, we first need to define Buffett's circle of competence. Early in his career, Buffett spent time reflecting on his strengths and interests. He wrote down the industries and types of businesses he understood best. Buffett realized he had a knack for analyzing consumer goods with strong brand recognition. He understood companies with durable competitive advantages, what he called economic moats. Businesses with predictable cash flows caught his attention. He gravitated towards industries he could easily comprehend and analyze. Companies with strong management teams and cultures also made his list. Over decades, Buffett refined his expertise in these areas. He studied countless companies and their financial statements. He developed a reputation for quickly assessing a business's value and long-term prospects. Now let's see how Coca-Cola fit perfectly within Buffett's circle of competence. Coca-Cola boasted one of the most recognized brands globally. Buffett understood the value of this brand loyalty and its impact on sales. The company's distribution network, secret formula, and marketing created significant barriers for competitors. Buffett recognized this durable advantage. Coca-Cola's business model of selling syrup to bottlers resulted in stable, predictable cash flows. This aligned with Buffett's preference for businesses he could project far into the future. Despite its global scale, Coca-Cola's core business was straightforward, producing and selling beverages. This simplicity appealed to Buffett. At the time of Buffett's investment, Coca-Cola had a track record of excellent management. Its corporate culture focused on long-term growth. Buffett made his first purchase of Coca-Cola stock in 1988. He eventually accumulated 400 million shares. His deep understanding of consumer goods allowed him to see potential others missed. Buffett recognized Coca-Cola's international growth potential. He saw that as emerging markets developed, consumption would likely increase. His understanding of compound interest also played a role. He knew consistent growth in earnings and dividends would yield substantial long-term returns. The results were staggering. By 2023, Buffett's original $1.3 billion investment had grown to over $100 billion. This 7,700% return showcases the power of leveraging your circle of competence. Case Study 2: Lego's refocus on core brick toys. Lego, the iconic Danish toy company, provides a compelling example of the importance of understanding and operating within one's circle of competence. Founded in 1932, Lego had built its reputation on simple, interlocking plastic bricks that sparked creativity and imagination in children worldwide. By the late 1990s, Lego was facing significant challenges. The rise of video games and digital entertainment threatened traditional toys. In response, Lego began expanding into new areas, believing diversification was the key to survival. Lego ventured into theme parks, clothing lines, video games, lifestyle products, and action figures with elaborate backstories. These new ventures took Lego far from its core expertise in plastic building blocks. The company's leadership, in an attempt to modernize, had inadvertently strayed outside their circle of competence. The results were disastrous. By 2004, Lego was on the brink of bankruptcy. Sales were plummeting, and the company was losing money at an alarming rate. It was clear that drastic action was needed. In this crisis, LEGO's leadership, led by new CEO Jørgen Vig Knudstorp, took a crucial step back. They began a thorough assessment of the company's strengths and weaknesses, essentially redefining LEGO's circle of competence. Through this process, they identified LEGO's core competencies. These included creating innovative, high-quality building toys and developing products that spark creativity and imagination. They also recognized their understanding of the educational value of constructive play and their strong brand recognition and loyalty. With this clarity, LEGO made bold moves to realign with its circle of competence. They divested from non-core businesses, including selling off a majority stake in the Legoland parks. The company refocused on product development in their area of expertise, the iconic Lego brick. They streamlined operations, reducing the number of unique brick shapes and colors to cut costs. LEGO doubled down on what they did best, creating building sets that appealed to both children and adults. The company also recognized areas where they needed to expand their competence. While they scaled back on standalone video games, they focused on incorporating digital elements into physical play experiences. LEGO also leveraged popular franchises like Star Wars and Harry Potter, combining their brick-building expertise with beloved characters and stories. The results of this refocus were remarkable. By 2015, LEGO had become the world's largest toy company by revenue, surpassing Mattel. The company's profits increased by 63% in 2015 alone. LEGO successfully expanded into new markets, particularly in Asia. The brand regained its status as one of the most respected and valuable in the world. LEGO's turnaround demonstrates the power of recognizing and operating within one's circle of competence. By understanding what they did best and focusing their efforts there, LEGO not only recovered from near bankruptcy, but achieved unprecedented success. Case Study 3. Michael Jordan's brief baseball career. Michael Jordan's name is synonymous with basketball excellence. His skills on the court were unparalleled, clearly within his circle of competence. Jordan's basketball journey began at the University of North Carolina, where he led his team to an NCAA championship. In the NBA, Jordan's prowess became legendary. He led the Chicago Bulls to 6 championships in 8 years. His ability to read the game, make split-second decisions, and perform under pressure was unmatched. Jordan's physical gifts combined with his mental toughness and work ethic made him nearly unstoppable on the basketball court. However, in 1993, at the peak of his basketball career, Jordan made a surprising decision. He announced his retirement from basketball to pursue a career in professional baseball. This move shocked fans and analysts alike. Jordan's decision to switch sports was driven by personal reasons, including a desire to fulfill his late father's dream of seeing him play baseball. Despite his incredible athleticism and competitive spirit, baseball lay outside Jordan's circle of competence. The transition to baseball proved challenging. Jordan joined the Birmingham Barons, a minor league team affiliated with the Chicago White Sox. He faced a steep learning curve, having to master new skills like hitting a curveball and reading pitches. Jordan's work ethic was as strong as ever. He spent countless hours in the batting cage and worked tirelessly to improve his fielding. However, the results were not what he was accustomed to in basketball. In his season with the Barons, Jordan's batting average was just .202. This was well below the standard for a major league player. He struggled with the nuances of baseball, a sport that requires years of specific training and experience to master. After 13 months of playing baseball, Jordan realized that his talents were better suited to basketball. He returned to the NBA, where he continued to dominate, leading the Bulls to 3 more championships. Jordan's brief baseball career illustrates a crucial aspect of the circle of competence. Even exceptional talent in one area doesn't necessarily translate to success in another. Jordan's basketball skills were firmly within his circle of competence, while baseball lay outside it. This episode in Jordan's career serves as a reminder that recognizing our limitations is as important as leveraging our strengths. It demonstrates the importance of understanding where our true expertise lies and focusing our efforts there. Jordan's return to basketball, where he continued to excel, further reinforces this lesson. By realigning with his circle of competence, he was able to add to his legacy as one of the greatest athletes of all time. The Michael Jordan case study shows that even the most talented individuals have boundaries to their expertise. It underscores the value of self-awareness and the courage to admit when we've ventured outside our circle of competence. Case Study 4. Leonardo da Vinci's diverse expertise. Leonardo da Vinci, born in 1452 in Vinci, Italy, is renowned as one of history's greatest polymaths. His life and work offer a fascinating example of an individual with an exceptionally broad circle of competence. From an early age, Leonardo showed an insatiable curiosity about the world around him. He began his career as an apprentice in the workshop of Andrea del Verrocchio in Florence. Here, he learned not just painting and sculpture, but also chemistry, metallurgy, and engineering. Leonardo's circle of competence expanded rapidly. He studied anatomy by dissecting human corpses. He observed nature meticulously, filling notebooks with detailed sketches of plants, animals, and natural phenomena. He delved into mathematics, optics, and mechanics. Unlike most people, Leonardo didn't limit himself to one field. He saw connections everywhere. His study of bird flight informed his designs for flying machines. His understanding of human anatomy enhanced his painting's realism. Leonardo applied his diverse knowledge in groundbreaking ways. His painting of The Last Supper used innovative techniques based on his study of light and perspective. His anatomical drawings were unparalleled in their accuracy, far surpassing medical texts of his time. In engineering, Leonardo designed war machines, hydraulic pumps, and even a robotic knight. While many of these designs were never built in his lifetime, they showcased his ability to apply scientific principles to practical problems. Leonardo's notebooks reveal how he leveraged his broad expertise. He would often work on multiple projects simultaneously, allowing ideas from one field to inspire solutions in another. This cross-pollination of ideas became his signature approach. The results of Leonardo's expansive circle of competence were extraordinary. His paintings, like the Mona Lisa, revolutionized art with their subtle techniques and psychological depth. His scientific illustrations advanced fields from anatomy to botany. His mechanical designs foreshadowed inventions that wouldn't be realized for centuries. Leonardo's legacy endures not just in his works, but in his approach to knowledge. He demonstrated the power of interdisciplinary thinking, showing how expertise in diverse fields can fuel innovation and creativity. However, it's important to note that Leonardo's case is exceptional. Few individuals can hope to master such a wide range of disciplines. Instead, we can learn from his method of seeking connections between different areas of knowledge, using insights from one field to illuminate another. Applying circle of competence in various fields. The circle of competence isn't just for investors or artists. It's a versatile mental model that can be applied across various fields and aspects of life. In business and investing, understanding your circle of competence can help you make better strategic decisions. It can guide which markets to enter, which products to develop, or which companies to invest in. For entrepreneurs, it can inform decisions about when to delegate tasks or seek expert advice. In career development, recognizing your circle of competence can help you choose roles that align with your strengths. It can also guide your professional development, helping you identify which skills to focus on improving. When considering a career change or promotion, assessing whether the new role falls within your circle can inform your decision. Even in personal growth, the circle of competence model is valuable. It can help you set realistic goals, choose hobbies that you're likely to enjoy and excel at, and make better decisions in your personal life. By understanding your strengths and limitations, you can allocate your time and energy more effectively, leading to greater satisfaction and success. Pitfalls and challenges. While the circle of competence is a powerful tool, it's not without its challenges. One of the biggest pitfalls is overestimating the size of your circle. It's human nature to believe we know more than we do. This overconfidence can lead to poor decisions and missed opportunities for learning. Another challenge is resisting the urge to venture outside your circle when pressured by others or tempted by potential rewards. It takes discipline to say, "I don't know," or to turn down opportunities that don't align with your expertise. There's also the risk of becoming too comfortable within your circle and failing to expand it. While it's important to leverage your strengths, growth often requires stepping outside your comfort zone. To overcome these challenges, cultivate humility and a growth mindset. Regularly reassess your circle of competence, seek feedback from others, and always be willing to learn and expand your knowledge. Conclusion. The circle of competence is a powerful mental model for focusing your efforts where they're most likely to succeed. By understanding your areas of expertise, you can make better decisions, avoid costly mistakes, and achieve greater success. How will you apply this model to your life and work? Share your thoughts in a comment below.